Senator Umba donates more security gadgets in Nnewi. Primary 1 pupil Ihe Ohakara wins 3 awards in 2023 Udoka Foundation quiz. Senate mandates IGP to probe allegation of extortion, harassment by police on Nigerian roads. On the foreign scene, researchers discover worldwide spike in child diabetes. Before the news in detail, here is a special message. Governor Chukwuma Soludo has come for a total turnaround maintenance of Anambra State economy and promotion of core Igbo values. Let's give him maximum support for the task ahead. Good evening and thanks for joining us on ABS Evening News. My name is Chinyere Ikoreke. The senator representing Anambra South Senatorial District in the red chambers of the National Assembly, Senator Ifeanyi Umba, has acquired more security gadgets for security operatives to improve in their service delivery. Senator Umba, while unveiling more security gadgets to better secure Nnewi and environment, said his interest is for a better Nnewi. Correspondent Valentine Mbaduga has details.
The gadgets are security surveillance cameras with street lights, which will be mounted at 48 strategic places in Nnewi, uniform for the security operatives, and barricade timbers, which he called Osisiagaga from Nnewi. Speaking, Senator Uba said that security is key to achieving a sustainable economic prosperity and called on the people to support the efforts of the security operatives. He used the occasion to call on those inciting violence and economic sabotage in the southeast to desist from the act and harped on the need to build a prosperous region collectively. Senator Uba commended Governor Chukwuma Soludo for his support and efforts in restoring law and order and assured to continue doing his best for his people and the state. He explained that plans have been perfected to create over 45 roundabouts where the cameras will be mounted to assist the work of the security operatives, and urged Ndi Nnewi to rise to the occasion with the slogan, "If you see something, say something, and something will be done." Senator Uba said that his resolve to ensure security returns to Nnewi is unshaken and revealed that enough gadgets and operative vehicles have been provided, even as he called for total dedication to duty on the part of the operatives. He further said that they are partnering the State Vigilante Group for effective delivery.
The Governor of the state, Professor Chukwuma Soludo, officially launched this security initiative, which he has blessed, and will continue to take it from this local government, which is the capital of Anambra South, and we are going to take it to other local governments, because security of life and property is very, very paramount to our existence.
The President General of Nnewi, Dr. Maduka Atwenyi, in his remark said that Nnewi will resist any force that will discourage development of the town and commended Senator Uba for the gesture. He noted that security is everyone's business and appealed to other good-spirited individuals to join the effort to bring sanity to the metropolis. From Nnewi, Valentine Bada reporting, Previous News.
A Primary 1 pupil, Sophia Chizaram Ihe from Amamife Primary School, Oka, has grabbed 3 awards of overall Best Pupil, Best in Mathematics, and the Perfect GPA Champion. She grabbed the awards after the 2023 Udoka Foundation Zonal Written Zone quiz taken on 16th May for selected primary schools in the 6 educational zones and 21 local governments educational authorities in Anambra State. Queen Anibogo filed the report.
The award for recognition of academic excellence among public and mission primary schools in Anambra State was organized by Nduka Foundation in conjunction with Anambra State Universal Basic Education Board, ASUBEB. The ceremony, which saw primary school pupils, teachers, officials of the Nduka Foundation, ASUBEB officials, among others, in attendance, took place in Oka. Nduka Foundation was born out of the dreams of the founder, Chief Dr. Chinwe Nduka, a practicing physician in the United States of America, to feed the needy and cover tuitions for smart children who could not afford formal education. In her speech, the founder, Chief Nduka, explained that the purpose of the quiz competition is to spur Anambra pupils at the infantry stage of their education into higher ambitions.
The purpose of this activity is really to spur our pupils in this infantry stage of their education into higher ambitions. In Nduka Foundation, recognize that we need to catch our children early in their development so as to plant and water the seeds of hard work.
Individuals decide to give back to the society by encouraging all other people who cannot even afford to make the required progress in education. After and the entire people of Anambra State happily felicitate with you of Local Foundation worldwide on the official occasion of the 10th Local Foundation annual peace competition and award ceremony. The board and the entire state are oblivious of your long-standing philanthropic gestures, which has availed our people the opportunity to secure scholarships.
For the chairman on the occasion, Mrs. Ndidi Orangusi, the objective of the quiz is to pick out the best pupils to be awarded a scholarship to use the avenue to support basic education in Anambra State and to stir up the spirit of academic competition among learners in primary schools.
The foundation has been involved in so many charity works, such as provision of food, paying school fees for destitute pupils, so many others.
For the Director, Quality Assurance, ASUBEB, Lady Stella Maris Ezepue, research has shown that the importance of education in the daily lives of man cannot be overemphasized and provides an opportunity for the poor to dine with the wealthy and urge the pupils to take their academic work seriously. In their separate remarks, the overall best pupil, Ms. Ihe Ohakara, and Oluebube Nwosu, Primary 6 pupil, who took first position in Nnewi Zone, thanked the foundation for giving them the awards. The award for Best Teacher went to Chidinma Okafor, also from Amamife Primary School, Oka. Best School Award went to Immaculate Nursery Primary School, Nnewi, while Reverend Sister Maureen Onyeche of the same school went home with the Best Administrator Award. Nnewi Zone emerged the Best Educational Zone. Award presentations, welcome song, cultural dance, and Indian dance added color to the events. Queen Anibogo, ABS News.
Dr. Chinedu Meadi Foundation has organized its 4th edition of Science Quiz Award ceremony in Oka. The exercise, which was held at Professor Dora Akunyele Women Development Center, Oka, attracted students, teachers, principals, officials of Anambra State Post-Primary School Service Commission, the clergy, among others. Chibuzo Okoye filed the report.
Speaking during the exercise, the founder of the foundation, Dr. Chinedu Meadi, who is a Canadian-based medical doctor, said that the competition is aimed at stimulating students across the African continent to improve their knowledge base in different subjects, and that the foundation gives prizes to the best schools and awards scholarships to the best students from the quiz competitions. Dr. Meadi, who explained that there is also a structured scholarships programs to university entry examinations, noted that the day was meant to celebrate the award-winning students and schools and asked them to sustain the feat they have achieved so far.
Starting from this year, there 5 names of the IMM scholarship, 1 year scholarship. That can be decided whatever criteria if you will join the side. The next year, you can change the criteria, change the will do that.
The Vice Chancellor of Nnamdi Azikiwe University, Oka, Professor Charles Esimone, who was the chairman of the event, urged the students to always strive to be the best, as well as ensure that they take their studies seriously, as well as always utilize every opportunity given to them.
We are expecting that your success, your brightness, your excellence will not end with this award today. This will only be a stepping stone for you to accept what we hear about you tomorrow.
For the Catholic Bishop of Oka Diocese, Most Reverend Paulinus Ezokafo, body and soul must be taken care of to have a balanced personality, and urged the award-winning students to discipline themselves in order for them to achieve all they want in life. Miss Arin Zesta of Maria Regina Memorial Comprehensive Secondary School, Nnewi, was the overall best in the junior secondary school category and went home with 200,000 naira cash, while Mr. Eze James Daniel of Dennis Memorial Grammar School, Onisha, was the overall best in the senior secondary school category and smiled home with 300,000 naira cash. The two students prayed God to bless Dr. Meadi for his benevolence.
I pray that God bless him and money he shall never lack money.
I feel grateful to God and for the effort that our teachers have been putting in and for God's grace to us.
Cultural dance and goodwill messages from the participants and the presentations of awards to the students and schools climaxed the event in Oka. This is Chibuzo Okoye for ABS News.
The Children's Sexual and Gender-Based Violence Court sitting at the Chief Magistrate Court, Oka, has remanded one Ekpere Amaka Okonkwo, 39 years, and Okechukwu Okonkwo, 36 years, for allegedly committing official corruption, prevention of course of justice, and procurement of about 5 underage girls for prostitution purposes in Oba. Amaka Okonkwo and husband, Okechukwu Okonkwo, who hail from Mbanagu village, Otolonewi, were arraigned before the Children's Sexual and Gender-Based Violence Court, Oka, on Wednesday, July 5th, 2023, on a 9-count charge, mainly official corruption, prevention of course of justice, and procurement of about 5 underage girls for prostitution purposes, punishable under Section 495A of the Criminal Code Cap 26, Volume 2, Reserved Laws of Anambra State of Nigeria, 1991. The charge was read and interpreted to the defendants to the satisfaction of the court. However, the defendants pleaded not guilty to all the 9 charges. The defendants were, however, remanded at the Nigerian Correctional Center, Oka and Onitsha, respectively, and the case adjourned further to the 12th day of July 2023 for ruling on bail application. On national matters, there have been cases of extortion and harassment of motorists and commuters by officials of Nigerian police on the highway in recent times. This, the Nigerian Senate has condemned in strong terms, calling on the Acting Inspector General of Police, Kayode Egbetoku, to direct personnel of the force to stop such extortion and harassment of motorists and commuters piling the highways in pretense of conducting stop and search. Ekwe Ajide has status.
This call was sequel to a motion moved by Senator Onyekachi Peter, APC Ebonyi North, at the plenary session. Leading on the motion, Senator Peter said the stop and search operation conducted by the police on the country's highway is an attempt to take undue advantage of motorists and commuters.
Accordingly, resolves to mandate the Inspector General of Police and heads of other security agencies to direct their officers and men to stop forthwith the extortion, intimidation, and harassment of motorists and commuters on the highways.
Other senators who contributed to the motion were Isha Kwabo, David Jimkuta, and the Deputy Senate President Barau Jibrin, who harped on the need for the Senate to take its civics responsibilities seriously.
And this Senate, the highest assembly in this country, must get rid of that matter. We must investigate. We can't allow this kind of thing to continue.
In his remarks, the Senate President Godswill Akpabio urged the police boss to set up a committee to investigate the accusations of extortion, harassment, and killing against its officers. In Abuja, Princess Ekwe Ajide reporting.
On the foreign scene, report says there has been an unusual rise in the number of children and teenagers around the world diagnosed with type 1 diabetes since COVID. A new study in German network Open Journal has collated available data from different countries, including the UK, on more than 38,000 young people diagnosed during the pandemic. The scientists who carried out the study said that some of the rise could have been or attributed to catch up from backlogs and delay when health services were short, but does not explain all the newly diagnosed cases. Before the pandemic, the incidence rate of childhood type 1 diabetes was already increasing by about 3% a year. The recent study found that there was a 14% rise in the rate during the first year of the pandemic compared to before COVID in the second year of COVID. The rate was up about 27% on pre-pandemic levels. In sport, the Benue State Football Association is demanding the return of the Tukpo Township Stadium to the board. The new executive board of the association has clamored for the return of the Asian Stadium to enable teams around the vicinity use it for their training and matches. The ground was alleged taken over by a government agency. A former councillor in the area, Honorable Francis Ijaga, said this land from early 80s was designated as the Township Stadium in Otukpo, and at that time, many clubs from within and outside Otukpo used to train and play competition football here. Also speaking, BSFA board member and former organizing secretary of Otukpo local government area, Mr. Gordon Oyagba, who revealed the place was taken over for about 2 decades with a promise to provide an alternative venue for the Township Stadium, said this is the only stadium they have in Idoma land, where he personally raised a team. That same team got to the National Division 1 League. That's the size of our package tonight, but remember that you can follow news and programs on ABS from any part of the world by liking our Facebook page at Anambra Broadcasting Service. Subscribe to our YouTube at ABS Television Oka, on Twitter at ABS Radio TV, on Instagram at ABS Radio TV. You can also log on to our website at www.absradiotv.com. The main point again, Senator Mba has donated more security gadgets in Nnewi. Primary 1 pupil Ihe Ohakara has won 3 awards in 2023 Udoka Foundation quiz. Senate has mandated IGP to probe allegations of extortion, harassment by police on Nigerian roads. On the foreign scene, we told you researchers have discovered worldwide spike in child diabetes. Here is a special message again. Governor Chukwuma Soludo has come for a total turnaround maintenance of Anambra State economy and promotion of core Igbo values. Let's give him maximum support for the task ahead. Thanks for being there. My name is Chinyere Ikoreke. Good night.